Hey everyone, good evening.
Happy Monday.
So let's take a moment to settle in here, say hello if you like a reading, and we'll see what happens tonight. It's about having lots of fun and seeing what the message is here tonight. There's a donation link if you're getting something out of this. We would appreciate that, but it's not required. We're here to have fun, to connect, and give you some messages. So,
So, what's your specialty today, usually?
well, today I'm not pulling a lot of cards. I'm only pulling a card or two to focus, then give a message.
I
So,
have four decks.
and I think I have four decks out as well.
Oh, we have some regulars. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people here joining us here at once.
Yeah. Okay, Rebecca Nichols.
Okay.
I haven't read for her in a while. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? This is for Rebecca Nichols. And I'm going to take two cards to begin. Okay, this is a really spiritual time for you. It says soul expansion. That's inner growth. That's releasing of karma. That's doing deep transformation on a soul level. And this is the spark of the divine, realizing you are perfect spirit, that you are a perfect being, and that you embody love, and that you're here to learn and to expand and to love other people. But it's a beautiful time for you to grow spiritually. The next card I'm getting for you, two came out, so I'll look at both of them. This is the wish card. This is a great card. This is being able to manifest your dreams and your wishes into reality. That's if you're connecting more with that spark of the divine, respecting and honoring yourself, loving yourself more, realizing what's inside of you and how people need you. This is the arrows of change. So not only are you going to get the things that you truly desire, but it's going to create a lot of movement forward. You actually might be physically moving, maybe moving out of an apartment or moving to a different location, even a different city, or it could just be things finally starting to move and moving rather quickly, accelerating. But the first card you're getting is a soul expansion, and then the spark of the divine. It's a realization of who you really are inside and respecting and loving yourself.
Okay.
And yeah,
Yeah, for Angela, yeah, if you look at the description, there's a donate link in there. Um, yeah, it's good. I just want to answer Dowie really quick. She's asking about how she can best support Nadine. That's the way I'm taking it. So Nadine's her daughter. So let's take a look here, and we'll have the best you can way to support her. So I'm feeling called to pull an animal out for the focus. That's why I'm just pulling a card for the focus. Then we'll tune in. Oh, you're getting the Swan, the Grace card about appreciating the beauty all around us, and it's really about noticing the lack. So the best way you can support her is remind her of her own inner strength, her own inner beauty, and just make her aware that these stories in her head aren't the truth. And if she's feeling overwhelmed, anxious, it's because she's overthinking things and not slowing down to appreciate how far she has come in this journey. But the mind has all these expectations that we just simply need to let go. And you just need to remind her that all of her power is right here in this moment. Appreciate what she has and this really relax, really move to her own impulses. Because this mind is just so busy chasing, chasing, chasing. And it's really about, we can achieve more by doing less, really achieving those things that really matter as opposed to all this fluff, if you will. So it's really about teaching her to be here in this moment, move to her own strength and own wisdom.
okay, this is for Tammy Riley. She wants a card for Lily. So the first card I'm getting is blossoming. I'm sorry. And this shows that she is first coming into her own. Things are going to start to manifest and come into fruition. So let's just remind her she's just getting started. So things come about when they come about, the timing. But she's in a blooming period, a growth period physically, emotionally. There's almost like a fertility that's happening with her. The next card I'm going to pick from this deck. Oh my gosh, I just had this card, the wish card. So she can have anything she wants. The world is her oyster, and she's just beginning. So that youth, that expectation will propel her forward. It needs to be more in our heart center, to be close to and on top of being honest with herself what she truly wants. But she can have what she really, really wants. And this is the present, the gift of being mindful. So she needs to be more present. She's too much in the future guessing about what's going to happen and when are my dreams going to come true and when will things. You have to remind her she's just starting out and things are happening slowly in their own time. But she is a great manifester and things, but being in the present moment, experiencing every moment and being grateful for everything she's got is the key to really enhancing her growth and connecting with and achieving those things that she really wants. And the last card is to walk her own path. So this is not to be told what to do. It's just following her own rhythm and her own pace and finding an internal mechanism that's guiding her, but not to be so much in other people's opinions. She's not going to be led to someplace. Sure, her inner self will lead her to these places. So she is blooming and things are growing and changing and manifest. It requires just a timing and being patient with that. There's very positive looking cards.
All right, so this is for Angela. Let me see. Okay, so this is for Angela. Yeah, so in this description right up for this event tonight, there's a link. Like the pages aren't set up, the YouTube isn't set up for donations. It's just simply a link in the description if they
People
feel
just do it if they want. There's
if they feel called. Right.
Absolutely. Oh,
So-
you're welcome, Tammy. You're welcome, Rebecca.
So this is for Angela. Actually got the Word deck out. I haven't used that for recently. So I'm actually feeling called two cards here from the Word deck for Angela. Let's see what these two words are for the focus, and then we will we'll see what Spirit has to say. Is this is great. You're getting the word playful, so maybe you're a little bit too serious, too wrapped up into things, and then it's to be of service. So let me tune in here and see what's going on. So what I'm feeling with the service card, maybe we're trying to look to a way to contribute more. I feel service is about contributing and realizing that there's plenty to go around. So maybe you're holding back a little bit and it's saying, don't hold back, just release. Allow that energy to flow through you. When you're in this place of abundance, of flow, you actually have more energy and more things actually come through. And if you're more playful, it's also very supportive for this energy. It's like when we're serious, then we actually block the flow of energy. So they're just reminding you to really be in this playful way, see how you can contribute more, how you can add more without any expectations. That's the big thing, without any requirements back, to realize I keep giving energy and it's returned to me. I am one with the infinite energy and all the abundance is there as well. It's when we start holding on to things, being serious, that blocks the flow. So you're here to just continue the flow. That's the best way you can serve, and to be playful, to be light, to enjoy life. So wishing you peace, wrapping you in this divine love, and all is well.
Can you go back? There's someone asked a question about career, if she should change or move on. I don't remember her name. She was previously asking. Yeah, that's Trisha. So are you still there, Trisha Bush? Guidance in knowing whether to move on or keep her current career. Give me a shout out as soon as possible because I'm going to look for the next person. Yeah. Okay, so you're asking about your career. Let's look at the dynamics of your current career. And let me pull two cards. Strong and root chakra. Okay, so what I'm feeling with the root chakra card is that you're feeling very grounded in your current position and it's paying the bills. The root chakra is you've got what you need to survive. It's the survival. It's the base of the spine that's red. And though this job, whatever, I'm sorry, excuse my voice, it provides security to you, and then you're comfortable with it because it keeps you the bills paid and food on the table and the rent paid, right? And then the next card is be strong. So in order to make the change, we're going to take two cards and look at a future, another career, another type of work, and see what it's like. But you're stronger than you think. So if you want to make this change, you can do it. It's not something daunting that's not going to manifest. So that's with the current job, it's okay. It pays your bills. It's steady. It's solid. It's grounding you. But now we're looking at, let me take two cards for a future position. Increased awareness and, okay. So this increased awareness card means that if you do move on, you will need more training, more growth, more learning. It's not going to be as comfortable. You're not there yet with all the dynamics in place to just to do a lateral segue into another, this particular career that you're thinking about moving into, or you will think about. This is going to require more training, more learning, maybe a certificate or some courses or something of that nature, training on the job. And then this job is to bring healing and knowledge. So what I'm getting is for you is that in your current position, you're doing fine. You're able to do everything you need to do and you're comfortable. Here, you're going to have to be a little bit out of your comfort zone. But in the end, you're going to experience a healing because the growth of change is going to give you a boost spiritually into a new dynamic. You know, when we stay the same, we sometimes can plateau out. What I'm getting is you're plateaued out. Maybe it's a rut. Maybe you're getting a little bored. This is more exciting, more interesting. And it's going to be more of a healing energy to heal your soul. But if what's more important for you is security and stability, your current position is the one to keep. If you want a challenge and to learn something new and to feel a little bit more growth, then we need to change. But either way, you'll be fine. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
I have a question for the group here. So I feel this mom coming to me. She passed within the last 2, 3 years. It almost seems like she was healthy one day, then gone the next. So it was very sudden, very surprising. Does that resonate with anyone that's watching?
I felt the thump like she fell right to the floor. She had a massive.
That's why I just snapped my fingers like boom, just snap.
Yeah, she fell on the floor and was dead. Yeah.
So I'm just saying if there's anyone here watching, because there's a message.
She didn't
from
know
her.
what hit her and she did not suffer. It was so, it was like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
It was so quick. It was like her heart just stopped. She was dead. I hear a thump though. She fell on I'm thinking the living room or kitchen floor.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that's anyone or not, but the big thing that
somebody's aunt.
Well, I'm getting more of a mom. It felt like more of a mom energy. The big message I'm getting from her is let go of any guilt, any shame that you could have done something differently. It was just her time. She just went, and let go of the grudges. That's really what she's saying. Let go of the guilt, the shame, the grudges. Somebody should have watched her. Somebody should have taken her to a doctor. All these kind of stories playing the what if game, and she just wants that to be let go. That she's fine. It's fine. She's saying it's fine. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the guilt. So that's that general message there. Let me see.
Is Chris Keller still there? Because she was on the board.
Yeah. There's just so many messages here tonight. So like Chad, I know you said you got slipped, but there's literally so many messages. And it might just be the channel that you're on. We're on 7 different channels right now, and plus whatever the people are sharing.
Well, the other thing, if everybody crowds at the beginning and is clamoring, we can't read to you. But if you have patience and maybe go and have a lemonade and come back and send us another message, you really would be better off, because we can't not read through all those people at once. I mean, and the scroll isn't that good.
All right, so Chad, are you still here, Chad? I know call Chad. If he's still here, I'll give a message to Chad.
If not, there's Chris Keller.
And there's Abby as well. There's a lot of people here.
I know, but they were back.
Yeah, I
in
know.
the beginning.
I'm not seeing anything from Chad.
So why
So
don't you want to read for Chris, or
yeah.
should I?
Okay. Yeah. So okay for Chris. Okay. And then okay. So I wonder if I'll continue to pursue a job for self-employment. All right, Chris. Let me see what's going on here. What deck I'm
Hmm.
calling to. Oh, I'm feeling Earth Magic cards for you, Chris. Let's see. Oh, Chad is here. Okay, we'll reach for Chad soon.
Okay. Um,
Let me see. This is for Chris. I'm going to get some Earth Magic cards here to focus. Actually, three cards came out with the Earth Magic. Okay, they really want some interesting focus here. The synergy for Chris. Well, things lining up. Oh wow, the karma that's repeating cycles. Then you're getting the eagle, the communion, about really tap into a perfect spirit. So we have spirit, we have the synergies, the synchronicities, and the cycles. Okay, let's tune in. So just realize, it may seem like you're on a hamster wheel, if you will. I'm just seeing a hamster wheel. That's this karma, this cycle that keeps going round and around. And your mind's sort of entertaining that. Like, what else can I do differently? And it starts playing these what if games. Playing the what if games, what can I do differently to jump off this hamster wheel? How do I break this cycle? But they're reminding you when you stop, you pause, you take a breath, and you allow yourself some soul space, some spirit space to really commune with yourself and realizing when you tune into yourself, that's when the synergies happen. That's when the magic happens. That's when everything sort of lines up. But right now, you're in this karmic circle where things just keep repeating and happening over and over again. And you can't break it with the mind because the mind will keep the hamster wheel going by playing the what if game. It's really about learning to be present in this moment, to really hear your intuitive voice, or maybe just the aha moment, just that little gut reaction. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. Then those synchronicities will line up. They'll happen. But right now, I just see your mind playing too much of the what if game. What if I do this? What if I do that? You don't need to do any of that what if. Spirit has the exact steps for you, one by one. Then the magic happens.
okay. So who am I reading for now?
Why don't you read for Chad?
Hi. Okay. This is Chad Harsh. Thank you for being patient and waiting. Okay. I'm going to pull two cards to begin, and let me look at them. Okay, all right. So we get that you're a bit here. You're busy, and you're doing lots of things at once, multitasking, and you're juggling your life, and it's a little overwhelming. There's a lot going on, and you're trying to do it all. What you have to do is sort things out and do things and organize your time and prioritize what's important, what needs to be done first, what needs to be done second. Maybe make a list of things and without pressure, without a time limit, just say, okay, I'll do this today, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do this next week, and so forth. Juggling and moving like that so quickly is very disruptive. Because then you cannot be in your heart center till you're still and present. You're in your mind and you're all over the place. That monkey mind is just putting you on a wheel and you're just running and running. And realizing that things will get done. This is divine order in their own time when they're supposed to happen. So don't try to rush things and don't try to do too much. And let others delegate some responsibilities to others and ask for help. And take a breather, take a break. I feel like you're running on empty. And then the next card is the present. Again, I've got that before. This is learning to be in the present because you're all over the place. So you need super, super grounding. You need to feel your feet. You need to feel your body. And if you're doing exercise, you need to slow down to do a slower exercise like yoga or something that requires breathing, like a Pilates or core conditioning kind of way. You're not doing aerobics, but if you're doing physical exercise, if not grounding yourself, going to a park, hugging a tree, yeah, symbolically or really doing it. But we need to get off that fiery path of flying ahead and slow down, ground yourself, realize that things happen when they're supposed to, and delegate some of the responsibilities so others don't feel like you've got to do it all. And finally, once again, you need grounding, Mother Earth. Mother, Mother, Mother Earth. Okay, you've got to ground yourself.
All right, I'm being called to Kayla Smith, Venus's daughter, and my cousin. So let's take a look here. I'm just feeling called for Kayla. When I tune into you, I'm feeling like this grandmother energy, sort of like giving you a hug. It almost feels like that you're alone. Nobody's out there supporting you. So I feel like a grandmother around you, just giving you a hug. Really not saying much, just giving you a hug, reminding you it's going to be okay. And from there, I'm feeling this card. And let's tune in and see what else we have in there for Kayla. Um, the porcupine, the innocence card. It's about freeing yourself of the guilt, the shame, any of this heaviness. Once again, it really feels like the mind is playing this what if game. What could I do differently? Oh, I should have done this differently. I could have done this differently. And you're just bottled up with all this guilt and shame. And they're just releasing you from all of that. That's why this grandmother's here giving you this hug, reminding you that you are doing your very best, regardless of what your mind's telling you, regardless of what anyone else is around you telling you that you should be doing more, you should be doing all these stories, and it's nonsense. To realize you're doing your best in this moment, to keep your head up, realize I'm doing my best. This is a fairly new experience to me, and I'm doing my best. Really sending you that peace, that love from your grandmother.
Okay, is Lisa Zarniak still here? Lisa, are you with us still? She just recently, just give us a message now, please. Otherwise, I'll move to another person. Lisa Zarniak, are you here? Hmm. All right, so we've got, okay, Lisa, well, I don't hear you, so I'm going to, is she there? No. I'm going to read for, oh, Chad, you're welcome. Rush too much, right? I guess I'll read for, was that Lenny?
Lonnie.
Lonnie, I'm sorry, my glasses aren't strong. And what's it, Vater?
Yeah.
Lonnie, last name with the initial V. Reading would be wonderful. Okay. Lonnie. How are you, Lonnie? I feel like I need to pull two cards from this deck for whatever reason. These cards want to come out, the sacral chakra and celebrate life. Okay, so the sacral chakra is about connecting with your creativity and really enjoying your life, being creative. I feel like you like a lot of beauty around you, beautiful surroundings. What I feel would be really helpful and restorative is to be around color. Now, how you manifest that, I don't know. Maybe if you want to paint your apartment, but not many people do that. But having a lot of color, a lot of beautiful items to look at, the visual is feeding your soul. You need beautiful colors to lighten up your life. I get the sense of darkness and drabness. We need a facelift, so to speak. We need to lift our environment up to lift your spirits up and to celebrate life. Look at that card. Celebrate life. So it says, I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all that is. So every day being grateful for what you have and celebrating the fact that you get out of bed, that you've got two legs, you've got two arms, two hands, and you can actually get through your day and be healthy. And so the sacral chakra is saying you need to be more in that creative mode, that playful mode, to enjoy your life more, to set aside that routine, that dullness, that drabness, the doldrums, getting out of that rut and going into a beautiful place of sunshine and color and light. And this card is coming up, increased awareness. So this is not staying in that rut, but this is moving forward in life and being more present, being more in touch with things. It seems like you just go through mechanically the motions of living without really appreciating a lot of the beauty around you. If you could look at a sunset or pictures that restore your soul, that would be amazing for you. And then the last card is absolutely confirming everything I've said. You need to maybe go on a little mini vacation. This is the card of a retreat. You see that? Going away. You need to go away a little bit. If you can't physically get away, and take a mental health day and just sit and get Netflix and watch movies and get away that way. But we need more fun. We need a little bit of a break, and we need to brighten up and to let life shine, let the colors around you reflect your mood, and the mood to be changed by the beautiful colors. Okay.
All right, I'm going to read for Venus. So Venus, I don't know if you
Hi,
heard that
Venus.
I don't know if you heard that message for Kayla, but maybe it'd be important for her to go back and watch
That's
that.
recorded.
Yeah, around the 20-minute mark, I think I recorded for Kayla. Let me see what's going on for Venus here and with the soul messages here. Just feeling lots of heaviness in your heart, Venus, when I tune in. Let me pull some soul messages here. Okay, let's take a look here. So Venus, let's take the Shaman's Oracle deck. Oh, what a great card. We're getting the challenge card, Venus, and the hope card. So let's just tap into this here. So just realize the mind is going through all these challenges, all these stories that it seems hopeless because the mind just keeps coming up with more stuff that this is wrong, this is wrong. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? I just see the mind bouncing around all over the place. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why this? Why this? And it's bouncing all over the place. That's creating more of a challenge because the mind's not focused. It's very scattered. So you can't isolate one particular thing is what I'm feeling. But just reminding you, regardless of the situation that's happening, just keep that hope alive, keep that faith, that trust, that you can move through this one step at a time. And that's the key. You're bouncing around too much. Focus on one thing, direct your energy into that until it's complete to the best of your ability. Because if you do a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, nothing gets accomplished. You're just reminding you lots of challenges. Focus on one that's the most pressing, see it through to completion, then tackle the next challenge. Just be aware of the mind trying to multitask. The conscious mind cannot multitask, and to switch tasks is not very helpful at this time. It's really about individual focus, giving yourself some attention to individual things. To really see this mind jumping from thing to thing and you don't accomplish anything. So focus on something for 5, 10, 15 minutes and see what can be done there. Then focus the next one and focus for 10, 15 minutes and just see what the next step is. So instead of trying maybe see it to completion to the end, just focus on a thing and say, okay, what's the next thing I can do here? And the next thing. Then maybe give the other fire, the other challenge your attention. What can I do here? What's that one step? So you're just trying to look for the first 1 or 2 steps in each one of those challenges. But right now, you can't get any steps because you're here for 30 seconds, here for 30 seconds.
Scattered.
Very, very scattered. And they're saying you need 5, 10, 15 minutes on each one to really see what the next step is. And to really just sit quietly, feel your feet on the ground, and just trust your instincts that come up. Oh, do this, and let that person do that. Then focus your attention someplace else. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, Lonnie, thank you. Yes, sometimes I don't know if that color resonates for you, but this is what Spirit is telling me. And I pass it along, even if you're not artistically or visually oriented. What I'm getting is you've got to beautify your surroundings, bring more light in, pull the shades up, take a walk in the sunshine. We need to get out of that darkness, the doldrums. So I'm happy that it resonated for you, and I know that this is the right path for you.
Yeah, so Venus, that's really important. When you're scattered, nothing gets accomplished.
Right.
You have to find the focus. I need to focus on this right now. You need to organize it. Maybe it's writing things down. Maybe your mind can't help. Maybe you just write, this is what's going on here. This is what's going on here. This is what's going on here. Then you look on paper, okay, this is the most important one. What can I do here?
Yeah.
What can I do here? I'm thinking maybe writing things out to organize and break down the challenges.
Someone else previously I read for had that same issue. And I said to be more organized and grounded. Yeah. Okay, now I'm totally lost. So Lisa never came back. Okay.
Yeah, because we just have lots of messages. So anybody here that needs a message, let us know.
Are we caught up?
Yeah, we are caught up.
We're caught up, sort of. I mean,
well, there's messages in the scroll, but I don't know if they're still here watching. So let us know if you need a message. because we do have 14 people here.
Well, we haven't been on that long. We've been on 30 minutes, right? Oh, Facebook user
Yeah,
is whom?
yeah. If you're a Facebook user, that means you're in a Head Trash Anonymous group. You need to let us know your name. We can read for you.
Okay, there's Kat and Casey Marie. So okay, one thing at a time. Casey Marie. This is for Casey Marie.
And I'm feeling called to read for Kat.
Casey Marie, and I'm going to pull actually all four. Okay. All right. Okay, one of the four, and I'll do it in the order that it's easy to understand, is Diana, focus intention. So we need to focus, 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 focus. It doesn't mean sitting like a rigid, like people think of focus as being like a statue and being, rigid. Focus can be a relaxed state. You can be walking, you can be talking, but focus is to be here and now and paying attention. But many of us don't even look where we're going. We trip over our own 2 feet and we miss things. We miss really good things, opportunities maybe. So what I'm getting for you is you need to pay more attention to your environment and the energies, but in a focused way, in a present way, and to look for these opportunities, to keep your ears and eyes open without being frenetic or looking for it, so to speak, but allowing it, allowing information to be processed and not to be too caught up in the busyness of life. And you are Rhiannon, the sorceress. So you have a lot of inner power, and to use your inner intuition to guide you is exactly what is needed here. You need the focused attention, but then the attention will lead us to the intuition, the intuitive self, the heart center. The mind is outside of everything, but you need to be in your heart and connect with your spirit guides. So we have focused attention, the sorceress, because you're a magical person. And this is the spirit guides opening your heart to your guides. And then you will know what to do. It won't be something you have to search for, but you'll be allowing things to happen because you'll be in the present moment and your heart will guide you. Your spirit guides will lead you. But when you're in your mind and you're planning and you're fussing and you're guessing, you need to be more focused into that soul center, into your spirit guides. And then you'll be ready to go out in the world and compete in a healthy way for that job that you want, that relationship. But first, we need to get more grounded and quiet. And then we need to go out. But the opportunities, it shows that an opportunity is coming that requires some healthy competition and that you're going to grow from this. This is a big growth period. But first, the quiet. First, earth and then heaven. Remember that. Remember that. That's your key.
All right, so Kat, feeling some animals for you. So I got one animal here. There's another. No, actually, it's an earth magic that wants to come. So I got an animal and earth magic, and we'll use that as our focus here for Kat. Let's take a look here. So your animal is the dove, this serenity. Slow down, breathe, really just slowing life down, even more than what the mind is saying. But I'm already not slowing things down, but they're saying just slow down even more. Focus on each step. Just really, just see really lots of slow motion. I'm really seeing like this really like action scene, if you will, but really slow down. And then you're getting the shaman, the ancient healing wisdom. So a perfect message here, Kat. So maybe you're not getting those insights of how do I heal myself? How do I accomplish this? And they're saying slow way, way down. When I'm feeling really slow down, it's like, what is the next step? And focus on only the next step. And just notice how the mind wants to know 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 steps. They're saying, no, slow it down. What's the next step? next step by just relaxing, maybe writing, free writing, just doing something and saying, okay, what do I do next? What's the thing I can do next that will have the biggest benefit? Because the mind will chase all these sorts of things, but it's really asking yourself, what's that one thing that will give me the greatest benefit? And just really sit with that and see what comes up to you. What is that one thing I can do that will give me the greatest benefit? And trust that answer. Don't think about it, just trust whatever comes.
Okay, yeah, Chad, this does not go against any religious principles and enhances it. Because we're saying that the spark of divine perfect spirit is, we are all perfect spirit. And religions, that is the embodiment of underpinnings of all the religions, the divine. Okay, so there was someone else on top. Was it Madden and that? Oh, I can't find Annette Madden. I think she was there.
Yeah, and that's manager.
You're
Yeah,
still there. I'm sure she's still there. It was just
yeah.
recent. Okay, this is for Annette Madden. Okay, and I'm going to take 2 cards for you to start. Okay, so this is to bring hope and intuition into your life. This is Archangel Gabriel, and this brings lots of hope and inspiration. So it shows discouragement of late, and this Archangel is here to bring you that hope and intuition. And that's God. I'm sorry. This energy is guiding you to focus on that, to have more hope. And this card came up before, but for you this means that to let go of the shackles that bind you. Your mind is creating an imprisonment. It's like you're tied up and bundled up in knots. And what they're saying is just to surrender, not to give up, but to surrender to the moment and to let life flow through you, to experience life in the fullest aspect of it, by experiencing that hope, by feeling that hope. And then phases and cycles. So yeah, we're in the ups and the downs of life. Just know that life has fluctuations because it's like a body of water, and it flows. The tide comes in, the tide comes out. It comes in and comes out. And that's how life is. We have a problem, it goes away. We have another issue, it goes away. Just know and realize that and have hope, not be discouraged. Don't be overwhelmed by things. And because I feel yourself bound, gagged, and tied, and your mind is doing that to you. It's not reality. So just know that you're going to go into a better phase. It just takes a little patience, a little time for what you choose to have to be there. And this is divine alchemy. This is saying you can create your own magic. You're a magician in your own right. You can create that magic in your life. A matter of belief, a matter of hope, and a matter of self-care and self-love. That's the recipe um, for success. And this Archangel Gabriel is here to keep you grounded and to keep you hopeful, to keep instilling that faith in you. You need more faith in yourself. That's what we need. More confidence. Okay.
All right. So for Stacy, let me tune into
Stacy
Stacy.
Wagey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh, I'm feeling the word deck here, Stacy. Let's take a look. Let's focus on Stacy
So
here.
busy, so busy.
Yeah, it's a busy night. Let's take a look. Okay. For Stacy Wagey, let's hear what your words are. Uh, okay, you're getting the dynamic card, reminding you there's power within you. There's nothing that can slow you down. That's the dynamic. And committed. It's really that determined, focused, that you're just committing to this one thing. So with regards to music, let's tune into this. So it's really about committing to the music, not being wishy-washy. It's like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with it. And the dynamic is, I have the strength to do this. No one can stop me. The only one that's stopping you from this music, from creating this music, is our own belief systems, the own nonsense up here that takes you out of your power, your strength with all those stories. So we're just telling you, stay focused, stay committed, and just really realize I have all the strength to do this. I don't need the outside validation. I don't need the outside proof. I'm going to do this. My tribe will find me. And that's where the mind is coming into play a little bit. Will anybody like this? Ignore that nonsense. Don't look for that external validation. Create what you want to create, and your tribe will find you. Trust yourself. Have that faith and confidence in yourself. I'm really just sending you lots of peace, lots of joy. So create that joyful, playful music that you want. And if it's only for yourself, perfect. Your tribe will find you.
Okay, so Chad, just have more faith in yourself. Yes, you need to have more faith in yourself and realize that you, as Sam always says, your perfect spirit, the divine spark resides within you. Okay, I see Cheryl name, Cheryl Varus.
Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl, this reading is for you. Let me speak up. Cheryl, this is your reading, okay? Sometimes she misses my readings. Okay. I'm going to pull two cards for you, Cheryl. Okay. So this is guiding children. This is I feel that you are a person who could help those who are helpless, animals, children, older adults. That would be very good for you to give of yourself, and that would make your heart really sing. That giving of guidance and love and service to others is a really good way for your soul to grow and to let go of the tried and the true and the conventional and to step outside the box. So maybe even to start your own support group, something different, a new dynamic. I feel that your inner growth has gone to such an accelerated level that you're ready to take the next step. And the next step is helping people in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to mean that you pay their rent. It could be just being smiling or bringing someone cookies when they're down and out or a meal when they're hungry. And this is be strong. This is saying you can do the things you want to do. You're ready for the next step. It's just stepping outside the box, stepping outside the comfort level of how you think things should be, but focusing on the way they will manifest if you're in your heart center. But you have grown considerably spiritually and you're ready for the next stage in your life. But it can be scary because it's not going to be familiar. You're going to be outside your comfort zone. And this is saying, focus on good memories in your life. When you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with life, just remember the beautiful things, the love you had when you were a child, how it was to be in this innocent child, to feel more innocence, more youth within your own self, that you're feeling like a kid again and enjoy life more. But giving to others is your next step, and taking the next step, whatever that is. If you're in your heart center, you'll know what's next. But you're ready now. You've grown spiritually very, very well. Okay.
All right. So I'm seeing Facebook user. That tells me you're in the Headtrash Anonymous group. We need a name. So you can say your name and then your question. That'll be very helpful. And also in the video description, if you're finding this helpful tonight, donations are appreciated. We do pay for a restream and a bunch of other things. Let's see. So I'm just waiting to see if Facebook user gives names. And if not, I will read on.
You're welcome, Cheryl. But you have grown a lot. It's amazing growth. Good for you. Way to go.
All right, I'm not saying anything right now. So
Sarah Miller.
I'm going to be for Sarah, exactly.
Sarah, we haven't heard from you in a while. How are you? You've got such good, beautiful boys, right? That's so wonderful. And your husband had a birthday recently.
Yeah, let me tune into Sarah here. Okay, I'm feeling Earth Magic cards for her. All right, so let's see what the focus is here in the Earth Magic cards. Okay, let's take a look here. Especially for Sarah, the Earth Magic cards for the focus. Um, you're getting the spring equinox, which is coming soon, but it's a time of rebirth. So March is about, I'm feeling it's about March. March is about a restart, a refreshing of things. Although I see things letting go and rebirthing things. Then I'm also getting the stone people, the vigilance. So when I tune into this, that there's a new cycle happening, but you have to stay vigilant, to stay on top of it, if you will. It's just not going to happen by itself. It almost takes some due diligence on your part that I want this to happen. They keep dropping the ball. I need to keep on top of them. I need to keep focused. It's almost like you're leaning on other people to do something new, to restart something. And it's almost like you have to keep on top of them to do that. Like cleaning your room, and they don't want to clean your room, so you have to stay on top of it. But I'm seeing like it's a time of rebirth, refreshing things, recycling things. But then it's saying, but you have to stay on top of it. You think it may even be something you're even initiating. You think it's going right, but you don't pay attention to it. Then you look at it, it's like, oh no, I have to restart this again. They're saying just stay focused and just keep diligent, keep persisting with it, to be that like a stone person, really vigilant, stay strong, because it seems like going to restart something a few times. The like kicking the tire, if you will, to get it going a few times. That this is a time something is going to restart, to recycle, to renew, refresh. But you just be persistent, to keep poking it, to keep moving in the right direction. That's what I'm feeling for Sarah.
This Facebook user, but no name. Please give us your name, Facebook user. And there's one above that. I don't know if it's the same person.
Yeah.
Scroll. Look at it. One line.
Yeah,
above
there's
that.
two different users, but I guess they're not here. They're not hearing us. But if you're in Headtrash Anonymous, we need a name. Otherwise, it's just a question, and we can't really help out that.
You're welcome, Chad. Anytime.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sarah, this makes perfect sense then. Yeah. So it's going to happen, but it's about be diligent, being focused, and really sticking with it, if you will.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's Kate. Kate is asking about her health.
Okay, Kate. All right. And then I guess we'll wrap it up soon. Okay, Kate, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So transformation, you can do wonders by positive thinking and self-healing if you focus and you believe in yourself. This is about a journey with them. This is about letting everything, all your beliefs go, and just trusting in the universe and trusting that you can heal, that you can find happiness within yourself. And a lot of what I'm getting from you and I'm feeling is you're feeling stuck and you don't know what to do next. I'm not saying not go to the doctor, not do traditional, but you need to work on healing yourself from within. That's being very quiet. And it's like going on a journey, but it's not physical and it's not like you're moving and it's work, but it's just relaxing and calming down. And for you, I feel like this health issues are karmic, and but they're here to help you grow. Once you overcome these health issues, you'll come out the other side with a lot of confidence, and then you can, it's saying, expect a miracle. Now, miracles are big or small. It could be just that whatever's bothering you starts to get better and the symptoms start to dissipate. So this has to do with that faith in yourself and that transformation of being very quiet. But I feel like there's work like layers of an onion that need to be unpeeled, that the roots of things go back into other lifetimes, if you believe that, or if you don't, but your past, your childhood. So this is a lot of hurt and pain that needs to be healed. But we can expect a miracle. It's not as daunting. It's not like climbing Mount Everest. It's just believing in yourself and being quiet and seeing what's inside, taking that journey within. And you can create divine alchemy. You are a natural healer. I believe that this illness is here to show you that you can help yourself. So don't feel helpless. And then you're going to be proud of yourself. This person is looking out on their accomplishments. It's also saying to acknowledge the things that you've done right. You're too focused on your mistakes. And this is causing the body to become diseased because the mind is it's like cluttered, and it's like the body is responding. It's almost like rotten food. It starts to degrade. It starts to become ill, disease manifesting because the mind is creating all this self-hate and this doubts. Focusing on loving yourself, and you'll just see that you're a natural healer, and the transformation will come to you. Okay.
All right, we'll do 2 and 1 here with Danny and Katie. So Danny, you're feeling an animal for you, and I feel a word card for Katie. So we're going to pull out a word for her. Let's tap into this.
Oh, Katie Leone. Oh, okay.
So Danny, your animal is the Black Panther. It's about following your passion. So when we tune into this, Danny, there's something that you want to do that's really lighting your fire, that you really want to accomplish. You really want to do this, but your mind and the story of other people are saying, oh, you can't do this. It's not the right time. You don't have the right skills. Just blah, blah, blah. All this nonsense. You want to ignore that nonsense. You really want to tap into that flame within you, that passion, and trust when I follow this deeper inner voice, things work out perfectly. We get rid of the mental interference, the mental garbage, that head trash. Throw it out, follow your passion, trust that everything's going to work out if you listen to yourself. And then for Katie, we're not getting a word, we're getting the element of water. So the element of water is about going with the flow of life, but not the flow of society, if you will, going with the crowd. It's really about going with the flow of your own life. What is that wisdom within you telling you to go do this, go do that? It's really about marching to your own rhythm, this water element, and to be flexible and rigid. And notice how the mind wants to, it only can be done this way. Ignore that. You're supposed to go with the flow, but your own internal flow, and not the flow of society that says, oh, you should do it this way. Oh, you need to do it this way. Ignore that. Follow your own wisdom and go with the flow. Realize you may take one step in one direction. Spirit say, no, go the other way now. And that's where the flow, you have to be adaptable. Because mind wants to stay rigidity. Spirit will change direction on you unexpectedly. Like conditions change. So you have to be adaptable for that and flow with life.
Can you welcome Kate and Chad? He wants an animal card, and Annette. They want an. I don't have an animal deck, so.
Oh, okay. So Annette wants an animal.
Chad.
And Chad. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a few people like their animal cards. So we'll just open real quick here. Oh, that's the wrong deck.
Yeah, it's almost 9.
All right, so for
oh, you're welcome.
Okay, so hi Melton, good to see you. Let's see. So for Annette, your animal is this card, and who else wanted the animal? Oh, it was Chad.
And Chad. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Chad will pull your animal second because it might be the same animal. Let's take a look for Annette. Make a decision and take action. So the mind is waffling all over the place. This is saying make a decision and stick with it. That's your animal, the antelope. And so Chad, let me mix the cards here. Maybe you'll get the antelope too. I don't know. Let's see what spirit. Actually, this card is jumping out, so I guess it's this one.
When they jump out, they have to be ready.
Oh, for Chad, the dolphin, the playfulness. It's how you play, enjoy life. Notice the mind being so serious. Ignore that. Be like a little kid. Have a beginner mind. Just play, enjoy life. All right. So, want to read for Melton?
Yeah, Melton. Okay, and thank you for your compliment. Okay, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay.
It's 9 o'clock almost. Okay, Melton, I feel like I want to pull 2 cards from this deck and 1 from here. Okay. All right. So this is powerful new. Oh, I'm sorry. Powerful new beginnings. And this is a beginning, but Swords has to do with mental activity. So I believe that you're going to be taking on something new and learning something. Maybe it's for work or it's for a personal project that you're involved in. But the Ace of Swords is the starting something new that requires learning and growth through the mental activity. And then you've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is able to really, she is the proverbial psychotherapist of the universe. She's able to probe underneath into the subconscious mind and uncover mysteries and secrets and wonderful things that are hidden. So what I'm getting for you is that you're almost like a psychic detective, that you can really, it's almost like, you know how dogs, I think it's basset hounds who sniff the ground and find
bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds, right? Bloodhound. You are like a psychic bloodhound. You can find answers by just sniffing the ground. You have a terrific intuition. So it's focusing more on that, your ability to uncover the depths of life and finding out the deep motives that in your own self. What's been driving you, and just to allow that to melt away and to just go into what you truly want for yourself and who you truly are, and respecting yourself and honoring that High Priestess is a very spiritually evolved woman. And this next card is reaching out. So it's saying that when you're hurting and when you feel alone, sometimes we isolate, we lick our wounds and just go in a corner. This is saying just reach out to others. And it's also connecting more with others, maybe in a social media, or now that COVID is on the wane, maybe going out more and being more with people. But it's also symbolically reaching your heart and your hand out to others to help others grow and experience growth. And the next card for you is being near water. Very important for you to be near water. It's almost like that electrical current needs to run through you. And you need to refresh and renew yourself by being near the water, finding a way, or looking at a seascape, having a painting of the water and visualizing yourself in the water, or maybe getting a CD, something that whatever you people do now with the music. They don't have CDs anymore. On your computer, finding music that soothes the soul, listening to the sounds of waves. So water is important for you, and connecting with that High Priestess, your ability to uncover the deepest mysteries of life. That's a great cards for you. Very powerful intuition you've got.
All right, so this is probably the last message for tonight. So while we're just winding down here, just close your eyes for a moment and just think about this. What's the one thing you can do right here, right now, that will offer you the greatest benefit? What's that one thing that pops into your mind? Don't second guess it. Trust that voice. That one thing that you can do right here, right now. That gut reaction, do that.
Okay, and what I'm going to say is to surround yourself with a color, the color that you intuitively feel that your body, soul, mind craves. It's just an immediate reaction. A color will come to you, and just surround yourself, infuse yourself with that color, and then surround it with a white golden light to seal in the good energy of the healing properties of that color. Okay.
All right, so we will see you next week. Take good care of
Thank you.
yourself.
And again, this is recorded, so if you didn't hear it all or you missed it, this is recorded, and you're able to listen to it and find your message.
Yeah, so unfortunately we can't read for everyone because it is just two of us, and we do get busy.
I think we read for quite a few.
Yeah, we did read for quite a few, but we unfortunately can't do 100%. So
yeah. Okay. Well, have a good night, everyone.
all right, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.
Bye.